COVID-19 pandemic global crisis. Boy, what a year 2020 has been. And here we are on the cusp of 2021, still dealing with COVID-19 and the ever-increasing numbers on a daily basis. While talks of a vaccine are forthcoming, I'm sure many of you are like myself, wondering how 2021 will be any different than where we are right now. In recent days, the majority of the major news networks have reported President-elect Biden's 100-day plan of asking everyone to wear masks. All persons in the United States and globally really should execute wearing a mask, no exceptions, for 100 days straight. Since COVID-19 is transmitted through respiratory droplets, implementing consistent mask wearing as the norm for daily activities outside of the home for 100 days will protect not only others, but the mask wearer itself. If even 85% of the population were to wear masks outside of their household, close to 100,000 lives could be saved. CBS Money Watch contributor Megan reported this past July a complete participation in mask wearing could save the economy over $1 trillion. Even with these life-changing numbers, you still have people that are conspiracy theorists or what have you think wearing a mask to cause CO2 poisoning. As a nurse, I can personally assure you that that's not the case. Now, if you're asking yourself how or why all this is important, you're in luck because I'm here to tell you how. As we have all learned over the course of 2020, COVID-19 is contracted via airborne respiratory droplets from an infected person to a host. As we approach a new year, it's time for everyone to start getting serious about doing their part to help control the global pandemic. Experts have reported that over the course of 3 months, if just 85% of the population consistently wore their masks outside of their home, close to 100,000 lives could be saved. Now that number of lives jumps to 130,000 if 95% of the population were to wear their masks consistently. Now just think of that. The U.S. has seen 250,000 deaths from COVID-19, and at least half of the lives lost to date could have been saved if everyone would have just been doing their part. Even though wearing a mask is only one aspect to staying safe, it seems to be the one that people have the hardest doing. Not only does wearing a mask protect others, but it protects yourself. According to the CDC, 7 different studies have confirmed that the community mask helps reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19. Even with all the data that we have available to us, for some reason, it's not enough. So what would drive a person to change their mind? Perhaps the economy. The global economy has taken a hard hit since the world found out about COVID-19. Significant reductions to income, a rise in unemployment, and disruptions in transportation service and the manufacturing industries. Prior to the pandemic, the U.S. economy was doing quite well. Unemployment was at a 50-year low. Consumer confidence and spending was way up. Then COVID-19 happened. The CDC says that analysis that shows just a 15% increase in wearing a mask to prevent lockdowns and help reduce economic issues. But I would like to see our economy only survive this pandemic, but also thrive. We know that mask saves lives. We also know that wearing a mask can save our economy. So why are people still reluctant? Fear, possibly. I was grocery shopping the other day and overheard a conversation where one of the individuals said they wouldn't wear a mask because they didn't want to get carbon dioxide poisoning. Ladies and gentlemen, as a school nurse and RN nursing student, I can wholeheartedly assure you that that is impossible. Don't let false information that is spread around trick you into not wearing your mask. Medical professionals have been wearing masks since forever. If carbon dioxide poisoning was even possible, we would have known this for decades. We've heard now for over 9 months the importance of wearing a mask. To this day, there are still people who just flat out refuse to wear one, or some, claim that the CO2 poisoning is a reason for not. Wearing a mask will help save lives and save our economy, which in return will also save lives. I hope that you will take this opportunity to take Biden's 100-day plan seriously and wear a mask every single time you leave your home. Let's change the headlines to COVID defeated, pandemic over, the global crisis resolved, not only for yourself, but your family, your friends, and your loved ones. Thank you.